In the vast expanse of the Milky Way, the Galactic Council convened in emergency session. A glittering array of representatives from thousands of species filled the amphitheater, each member's features shimmering under the soft glow of the central light that mimicked a comforting sun. The topic at hand was one of pressing urgency, the rising prominence of humans in the galaxy. Elder Shethar, a member of the ancient and wise Pluridian race, rose to speak. His voice echoed across the chamber, a sonorous wave that demanded attention. "Esteemed colleagues," he began, his three eyes scanning the audience, "we stand on the brink of a critical decision. Our scouts and informants report a disturbing trend from a small, seemingly innocuous planet called Earth." Murmurs filled the room, the name of Earth causing a ripple of unease. Despite their technological primitiveness by galactic standards, humans had rapidly expanded their reach into space over mere centuries, a feat that took many species millennia. "The humans," Shethar continued, "are unique, not for their technology but for their resilience and adaptability. They thrive in environments that would doom most of us. They fight against odds that would make many here concede defeat. They are unpredictable, driven by a blend of logic and what they call emotion, a volatile mix that has led to both great compassion and terrifying wrath." Another representative, Cyclaa of the gentle Thessalian species, floated gently upward to add her perspective. "Elder Shethar, while your concerns are valid, should we not also consider the potential for alliance? Humans have shown a remarkable capacity for loyalty and bravery. Many who have interacted with them speak of their passion and creativity as assets." The chamber buzzed with conflicting opinions. Alliances and warnings were proposed, with each speaker contributing their species' experiences with humans, ranging from benevolent to hostile encounters. Finally, the head of the council, a revered entity known simply as the Coordinator, called for silence. "It is clear," the Coordinator intoned, its voice neutral yet imbued with authority, "that humans cannot be ignored. We will issue a formal warning to all galactic travelers. Approach Earth with caution. Engage with humans at your own risk. The Galactic Council hereby decrees a watchful stance on human activities. We shall not provoke, but we will be prepared. Observers will be dispatched to monitor their progression, and a report shall be presented at our next convening. Let us not incite fear but remain vigilant. This meeting is adjourned." As the members of the council dispersed, the news of the decree spread like wildfire. Many felt relief, others trepidation, and a curious sense of anticipation. Meanwhile, light years away on a blue planet called Earth, the humans remained blissfully unaware of the galactic spotlight slowly turning towards them, and of the forces that might soon come to understand why they should indeed fear the human race. The Galactic Council's decree resonated through the vacuum of space, manifesting as a silent ripple that initiated a series of clandestine missions. On Earth, the first day of spring brought with it the usual terrestrial changes: flowers blooming, birds singing, but unbeknownst to humanity, alien observers discreetly took their stations. In a secluded part of the Amazon rainforest, a figure cloaked in invisibility surveyed the lush greenery. This was Vrel, a Zorbian, tasked with studying human interaction with their environment. Zorbians, known for their ability to blend into any background, were perfect for such missions. Vrel noted the humans' propensity for destruction and regeneration, a cycle as natural to them as breathing, yet so perplexing in its ruthless efficiency. Meanwhile, in the crowded streets of Tokyo, another observer, Lyra from the planet Serene, mingled among the humans. Serenes were famed for their empathic abilities, which allowed them to feel the emotions of those around them. The dense emotional tapestry of the city was overwhelming. Hope, despair, joy, and sorrow mixed in a cacophony of human experience. Lyra documented everything, her reports highlighting the intense emotional capacities that could make humans formidable allies or terrifying foes. Above the orbit of Mars, in a cloaked spacecraft, Drakes, a tactical observer from the warrior race of Draxians, watched the human military satellites and occasional space travelers. Drakes was particularly interested in the rapid advancements in human military technology. His reports were cold, calculating, and filled with respect for a species that, while technologically primitive, showed an impressive knack for rapid adaptation and innovation in warfare. As months passed, each observer compiled vast amounts of data, uncovering the multifaceted nature of humanity. They saw wars fueled by rage and peace forged by love, cities that rose from ruins and wilderness that reclaimed abandoned places, art that could stir the soul and cruelty that could chill the heart. This detailed surveillance painted a complex picture of Earth's inhabitants. The initial fear that humans might be a mindless horde of destructors was giving way to a grudging respect, even admiration, for their tenacity and unpredictable nature. The observers communicated their findings back to the Council, each message encrypted and sent through the void, adding layers to the understanding of a species that was at once so young and so old, so foolish and yet so wise. Back on Earth, as human astronomers gazed at the stars, unaware of the scrutinizing eyes upon them, their own tales of exploration and innovation continued to unfold, echoing through the cosmos, a testament to their indomitable spirit. On a seemingly routine day, a minor incident spiraled into a diplomatic challenge that would test the Galactic Council's resolve. A human space probe, designed to study asteroid compositions, unwittingly crossed into Xiphorian territory, a grave breach of their jealously guarded space. The Xiphorians, an isolationist species with little tolerance for encroachments, captured the probe and demanded sanctions against humanity for their transgression. The Council convened in an emergency session to address the crisis. Tensions flared as delegates debated the appropriate response. Some argued that the humans were not fully aware of the complex spatial boundaries defined by the galactic community, while others cited the incident as proof of human recklessness. In a secluded chamber of the Council's headquarters, a group of mediators gathered to find a peaceful resolution. Among them was Kyle, a veteran diplomat from the fluid realms of Aquatia. Kale believed that this incident, if handled with finesse, could be an opportunity to formally introduce humanity to the larger galactic community. Using a mixture of diplomacy and subtle manipulation, Kale proposed a meeting between human leaders and the Xiphorian High Command. The idea was risky. It required revealing the galactic community to humans decades before the Council had planned. However, the potential benefits of early engagement and avoiding a militaristic escalation persuaded the Council to agree. Plans for the historic meeting took shape. The chosen location was a neutral space station, orbiting a dead star, far from prying eyes and cloaked in secrecy. Human leaders, under the guise of a top-secret space mission, were transported to the station. The gravity of the situation dawned on them as they were greeted by representatives of races they had only imagined in their science fiction. The meeting was tense, with human leaders learning of the Council and the extensive network of civilizations watching them from afar. The Xiphorians presented the captured probe, its data untouched, as evidence of the violation. The humans, for their part, expressed their deep regret and ignorance of the galactic laws, pledging to establish protocols to prevent future incidents. Negotiations continued for hours, with Kale subtly guiding both sides towards a compromise. Eventually, an agreement was reached. Humanity would be granted observer status in the Galactic Council, a first step towards full membership. In return, they would adhere strictly to galactic boundaries and participate in cultural exchanges and educational initiatives. As the meeting concluded, the human representatives returned to Earth, their minds reeling with the knowledge of the vast and varied universe awaiting them. Meanwhile, the Xiphorians, satisfied with the resolution and the Council's ability to enforce its rules, began to view the newcomers with a cautious curiosity. This incident, once a potential spark for conflict, became a catalyst for unity, marking the beginning of humanity's integration into the galactic community. The observers, still hidden in the shadows, watched as Earth prepared to step onto the galactic stage, their reports now tinged with anticipation for what the humans would bring to this vast interstellar tapestry. The news of Earth's entry into the galactic community spread across human media like a shockwave. Governments disclosed the existence of extraterrestrial life, and public reactions ranged from disbelief and fear to awe and excitement. The world found itself united by a common thread of curiosity and uncertainty about their place among the stars. As part of the integration process, the Galactic Council initiated the integration trials, a series of cultural exchanges and cooperative missions designed to test humanity's readiness to join the interstellar community. The first trial was set on the neutral moon of Veyron, a trading hub located at the crossroads of several star systems. Here, a delegation of humans joined teams from various alien races to participate in the Stardust Project, a cooperative effort to develop a new astronavigation system that utilized the unique gravitational anomalies of the Veyron system. The project was not only a test of technical skill, but also of the ability to communicate and work across species lines. Among the human delegates was Dr. Lena Mercer, a brilliant astrophysicist known for her pioneering work on quantum entanglement. Lena quickly became the focal point of the project, her innovative approach drawing both admiration and skepticism from her alien peers. Her closest collaborator turned out to be Threll, a shy but incredibly precise engineer from the machine-oriented species of Raxian. Together, they tackled the complex equations and prototypes, learning from each other's vastly different experiences and viewpoints. Parallel to the scientific endeavors, cultural exchanges took place. Alien artists, scholars, and ordinary citizens visited Earth to experience human culture firsthand, while Earth hosted festivals that showcased the music, art, and cuisines of dozens of alien species. These events, broadcasted across galaxies, did more to foster mutual understanding than any formal treaty could. However, not all was smooth. A significant incident occurred when a cultural misunderstanding led to a diplomatic spat during a festival on Earth. An alien gesture of goodwill was misinterpreted as an offensive act, causing a brief but intense conflict among the attendees. The situation required delicate handling by Earth's newly formed Department of Extraterrestrial Affairs, which managed to diffuse the tension through a public apology and a series of educational programs about interstellar etiquette. As the trials progressed, it became evident that humanity was proving its capability to adapt and thrive in this new interstellar reality. The success of the Stardust Project, in particular, marked a significant achievement. The final test event was the launch of the prototype navigation system aboard a joint human-alien crewed spacecraft. The launch was a tense moment, watched by billions across the galaxy. The spacecraft, named the Harmonizer, successfully entered orbit, its systems functioning perfectly. This was a monumental moment, the culmination of collective efforts, and a testament to the potential benefits of integrating humanity into the galactic fold. As the trials concluded, the Galactic Council reviewed the outcomes and prepared their final deliberations. Humanity's fate as a member of the galactic community hung in the balance, with many now eagerly advocating for their full membership, swayed by the impressive displays of cooperation, innovation, and diplomacy. The culmination of the integration trials led to what was termed the Vote of the Millennia by the Galactic Council. As representatives of hundreds of species gathered in the grand amphitheater of the Galactic Council, a palpable tension filled the air. The vast dome, lined with the emblems of myriad civilizations, echoed with the subdued murmurs of its attendees, each awaiting the historic decision that would either embrace humanity into the fold or isolate them as mere observers for another era. At the center of the arena stood the podium where the coordinator would oversee the proceedings. Its appearance, a fluid amalgam of light and shadow, reflected its role as a neutral entity, devoid of any species-specific traits, ensuring impartiality in the Council's decisions. The debate commenced with representatives presenting their arguments. A delegate from the scholarly species of the Ivorians was the first to speak. "We've witnessed humanity's profound capacity for growth and adaptation," the Ivorian delegate projected, its voice resonant and calm. "Their contributions during the Stardust Project have accelerated our understanding of astronavigation by decades. Denying them full membership would not only hinder their potential, but ours as well." However, skepticism still lingered among some species like the Zeltrons, known for their cautious and strategic thinking. A Zeltron commander addressed the council, his tone measured yet firm. "While the humans have shown commendable progress, their history is steeped in conflict and tumult. How can we ensure that their accession will not bring instability to the council?" The human delegation, led by Ambassador Mia Chen, listened intently, understanding the weight of each word spoken. When it was her turn to address the council, Mia stepped forward, her demeanor composed yet passionate. "It's true that our history isn't devoid of conflict," she began, her voice clear and resonant across the chamber. "But it's also a history of overcoming adversities, of turning our differences into strengths. We bring not only our innovations, but our resilience and our desire to contribute to the greater good of the galaxy." As the debate progressed, other species shared their insights and experiences with humanity, ranging from personal anecdotes of cooperation and friendship to concerns about human unpredictability and aggressive expansion. After hours of deliberation, the coordinator called for a vote. Each representative cast their vote in silence, the results displayed in real time on the floating screens above the floor. The anticipation was nearly unbearable as the tally climbed, the numbers shifting slowly toward a decisive outcome. Finally, the last vote was cast, and the screens displayed the verdict. The motion to grant humanity full membership in the Galactic Council had passed, but narrowly, reflecting the mixed feelings and calculated risk the galactic community was taking in embracing such a dynamic yet volatile species. As the result was announced, a mixed chorus of cheers and murmurs filled the amphitheater. Mia Chen and her team embraced, their faces alight with relief and joy. The success was not just a diplomatic victory, but a promise of a new era for humanity. In the aftermath of the vote, the Galactic Council organized a ceremony to officially induct Earth into their ranks. The event was broadcasted across the galaxy, watched by countless beings on myriad worlds. As the human flag was raised alongside those of the other member species, it symbolized a new chapter in galactic history, one of unity and shared destiny, crafted by the collective aspirations and cautious hopes of its diverse members. The induction of Earth into the Galactic Council marked a transformative moment in interstellar relations. With the formalities concluded, a gala was organized on the neutral moon of Deloria, famed for its majestic crystal gardens that shimmered under its twin stars. Here, representatives from across the galaxy gathered to celebrate not just a political union, but the forging of new interspecies relationships. Ambassador Mia Chen, now recognized as a key figure in human galactic diplomacy, moved through the crowd, exchanging greetings with various alien delegates. Each interaction was a bridge being built, every conversation a thread weaving humanity deeper into the fabric of the galactic community. Among the attendees was Varel, the Zorbian observer who had spent considerable time on Earth. Now visible and in his natural form, he approached Mia with a gesture of respect, his previously invisible form now a vibrant display of bioluminescent colors. "Your planet has much to offer, Ambassador," Varel said, his voice a mixture of curiosity and admiration. "I look forward to seeing how your presence will shape our collective endeavors." Elsewhere at the gala, Dr. Lena Mercer conversed with Threll, her partner from the Stardust Project. Their discussion revolved around potential collaborative projects, including a proposed joint research initiative on quantum communication technologies. Their easy rapport was a testament to the ongoing success of the integration efforts, highlighting the potential for future scientific breakthroughs. As the celebration continued, the coordinator delivered a speech that resonated throughout the venue, enhanced by the translation devices that rendered its words into the myriad languages of the attendees. "Today, we stand at the threshold of a new era," it announced. "Humanity's inclusion is a testament to our belief in growth and unity. Let us move forward together, learning from each other, supporting each other in our endeavors, and facing our challenges as one." The speech was met with applause and a renewed sense of purpose. The delegates understood that the path ahead would be fraught with challenges as diverse as the members of the council itself. However, the prevailing sentiment was one of optimistic determination. As the gala drew to a close, the delegates prepared for their departures back to their respective homeworlds, carrying with them messages of hope and collaboration. Mia, standing by the departure docks, watched as ships of various shapes and sizes lit up the night sky, each a silhouette against the cosmic backdrop. In the weeks that followed, Earth began to experience the tangible benefits of its new status. Alien technologies were introduced, accelerating advancements in energy, medicine, and environmental restoration. Cultural exchanges flourished, with human arts and philosophies spreading across star systems, while alien cultures enriched Earth's own societal tapestry. Yet with these exchanges came new responsibilities. Humanity was now a part of galactic dialogues concerning security, resource management, and interstellar law. Every decision carried weight, every alliance significance. Mia and her team worked tirelessly, ensuring that Earth's voice was not just heard, but that it contributed positively to the ongoing narrative of the galaxy. As Earth embraced its role within the Galactic Council, it became clear that the induction was not the end but the beginning of a profound journey. Humanity had not only gained new allies, but had also become a part of a larger community, tasked with the stewardship of a shared future. The challenges of tomorrow awaited, but so did the limitless possibilities of what could be achieved together.